the app updated, a major update. So that's never update, right? So it's I blame me. I take full responsibility. I blame me. I updated the app.
Look at this extreme ownership.
I know, extreme ownership. That's right. That's what we do. So I did it. I own it. Also, same time, our SD card corrupted. So
does that mean everything on that SD card is just fucked now?
Yeah, but we don't need it other than the sounds.
Hey, my light's on, by the way.
Now this one's off.
What in the gay?
Okay, so I see what we're doing.
What are we doing? Oh, is it switching as we talk?
No,
you never hit our intro music.
Oh,
Just saying.
it's kind of lackluster. Pow.
Now we're official.
Okay, so what it looks like it's doing now is there's a main camera, okay, but we overlay that main camera with our picture-in-picture of the three of us, okay. So it's showing the main camera as red. However, it's not showing the picture-in-picture cameras as red, even though they're recording. So that Jeff's camera right now is the main camera, quote unquote main camera, but we're going off picture. All that to say, we're recording. So I don't know why YouTube's not.
Very nice hat you're wearing, Kyle.
It is a nice hat. Is it? Is that like a $50 hat?
It's my favorite hat. Man. It's my favorite hat.
Where did you get
It's a long story. You know, I've had this hat for years. You know.
So
it looks like it's handcrafted.
Hey Jordan,
some would say it's a legacy.
Jordan who?
You're Jordan.
Jordan from work.
Jordan Lilly.
Jordan, darling, listen.
Darling.
Oh, she's my buddy.
I know. Wait, look, I didn't say anything negative.
I love Jordan. Jordan.
We love Jordan.
If you're listening.
We go way back with Jordan.
Jordan, how you been?
Jordan is a absolute sweetheart.
She's fantastic.
And she is a heck of a producer. Good agent.
Yep.
Fantastic. Good person.
All the good things.
And Jordan supports CRJ.
She does.
I'm her favorite because
she has to say that. Though.
Why are you her favorite?
She has to say that.
Jordan, I got hurt today. I want you to know.
Hit him with it.
I can't.
Go ahead and hit it.
I can't. That's one of the things we lost with the SD card.
Good.
We lost the sad music. We lost the
what?
We lost the heart music, the harps. We lost the shots fired. All that. We lost
Jordan,
the FU Kyle.
Jordan, how do we have the? Sorry,
this is
buddy.
what happens.
How do we have the intro?
Because that's built into the board. All the others we created.
Mark, why is the rest of it not built into the board?
Because it's not. Because they're
why
not
are
cool
we
as us.
relying on the SD card?
Listen, Jordan. Be real for us right now. Who is your favorite? Tell us in chat. Tell us. Out of the three of us, who's your favorite? And you can't say
no brainer. Oh, what? It's a no brainer, dude.
Always.
Listen, Jordan, I got hurt today due to some illegal activities.
Wait a minute. How does she know about the weather conversation? I thought we weren't recording.
We're having nice weather. She doesn't know about.
She knows about it.
She doesn't.
Rev got us, bro. He got us. He got us twice today. First he got you hooked, and then he got us corrupt. The SD card doesn't work.
Says Jeff's a favorite.
Jeff
J Camp.
Jordan, come on. We said be honest.
Jordan, be honest.
Be honest.
It's me. We know it's me.
It's because of my hat.
Yeah, Kyle's. How expensive was that hat, Jeff?
Look, man. You tell me to pick a hat, I pick a hat. Okay? You didn't tell me to look at price.
Can we time out?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do we time out? We're still alive.
Oh, do we need to?
Do you legit need a timeout?
No, I got a question.
Okay. I mean, I don't know how we do this. You want me to mute all the mics? I can mute all the mics right now, Jeff, and no one can hear us. Okay. So look, you guys enjoy our faces. I'm gonna mute all of our mics.
It'd be fun. It'd be
Okay, I'm unmuting all of our mics now. Okay. Yeah, we were recording earlier. We did a test. Remember, we were recording.
the cameras weren't
and the
working?
cameras are on, and you're like, are we recording? We're not.
He said he was going to stop.
And I was going to stop it and restart everything. We're yeah, see? This is what happens. This is what happens when you know what happens.
It's cool. You were Yes, we were recording earlier. Yes, that's right.
Yes.
That's right. We were talking about the weather, and I was saying how that's bad small talk and all this and
Yes.
that. And then you were like, and then Mark
then
was
I'm
like,
gonna
oh
cut
no,
it.
the cameras
Absolutely.
aren't working. And then he cut it. Remember,
He doesn't.
Jeff? Are you going back trying to make sure?
He's trying.
Why don't you believe us?
I do.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Let's roll.
We've been
Let's
rolling.
roll.
We've been rolling.
Ask Jordan. Jordan is like a Olympic pickleball player.
Do they have that?
Ask her.
Do they have pickleball in the
Jordan, are
Olympics?
you listening? Tell them.
No, she's listening. But do they have pickleball in the Olympics?
Well, they should, and they will.
don't.
Jordan's going to start.
the answer's
Jordan
no.
is like the greatest pickleballer ever.
Solo or duos?
I don't know, man. I think she's done both. Like, but she's really, really good. She plays with like celebrities.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, she's like one of the greatest ever.
Pickleball celebrities?
Yes.
Who are-
No. Celebrities that
Celebrity
just happen to play pickleball.
Like who?
I can't just say. It's not my place to disclose that.
Like
I'm just telling you, she
like
is
Robert Downey Jr.
She says she just got done playing. She played for 4 hours today.
exactly. Thank you.
Like she's
See?
putting in the work.
Dude,
Jordan.
she's like
What's up with Jordan?
she's top tier, man.
Yo, you're playing, dude.
Jeff,
volume's up.
your volume's up. You're
fuck are
double,
you doing?
You're double dipping.
Fucking
us.
shit show over here.
Sorry. All right. I
Yeah,
got it.
AV can't be blamed for that. Okay.
Jordan is a borderline professional pickleballer.
Okay. Good for Jordan.
I just thought that was cool.
That's very cool. It's quite the achievement.
Now, some would say, not me, Jordan. I'm not saying this, but some would say pickleball is not really a real sport. That it's.
But you're not saying that.
I'm definitely not saying that. But
Why would someone?
someone would say that because you
But
really
it is.
it was made for old people. Like that was the whole
Lord.
purpose of it being made was for old people.
Yeah, well, so was checkers. But my brother and I have literally gotten into physical altercations over checkers.
Yeah, but
So,
checkers shouldn't.
I'm just saying. Just because it's
You
made
hit
for
your
old
brother,
people doesn't mean that it
checkers-
can't be aggressive and physical.
Checkers isn't a sport.
But if you have young people playing pickleball, they're going to make it athletic.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
You take your three boys.
There you go.
Your three boys are very athletic.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Squint, Sam, and
The other one, Jordan. My Jordan,
competitive.
not
they,
you,
They
Jordan.
follow.
Now
the
let's
rules.
throw one more person
they
in that
follow
mix.
all the rules.
Who's
Okay.
another? All right, throw Simon in the mix.
Okay.
Okay, you got four young athletic guys.
That's I know.
What?
Nothing,
I don't think I
Jeff.
can show you over camera.
We can't.
You can hold it out there. That's side view.
Jordan, you are no longer our friends. She
Yeah.
just said jujitsu is fancy karate.
Wow. Jesus.
She didn't say, she said some would say. Jordan,
Dude.
you're not that far away from us.
Damn, dude.
Like we can ride to Covington Conyers. We can come
Still
over
pretty
there.
funny.
We can
That
fancy
hurts
karate.
my
I mean that's deep.
heart.
It does hurt my heart. Hey,
definitely-
ask Jordan.
I
You
know
know what we
she
have
can
to
hear
go
you.
through? Do you know what we have to go through?
Fancy karate.
Ain't
I
nobody
tried to
flippy
show-
kicking around here.
And I literally, listen, Jordan, tell them I tried to show her some jujitsu. She wanted to learn some stuff.
Okay.
And I tried to help her learn some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't get very far. But
I'm sorry, that was your introduction. Don't
But-
learn from the blue belts.
yeah.
Oh God, calm down. I'm calm, Jordan. I'm calm. I just thought we
Oh,
were
she
friends.
said,
No,
I
it
always said that
hurts.
because of the pickleball comment.
I
Calm
thought we were
down.
friends.
Look,
It hurts.
she said, calm down.
She's
all
all feisty.
feisty.
Oh, you don't even understand. She's very feisty.
Jordan, look, it just kind of hurts. It hurts my soul a little bit.
I've tried to tell her she should join a local
karate.
gym.
There's no good jujitsu
we're
out
like,
there.
We're like fancy wrestling.
Better, much closer. I would not be nearly as offended if it was fancy wrestling.
No, like Taekwondo is like fancy karate.
Taekwondo is fancy.
You know what I'm saying?
What is the difference in Taekwondo and karate?
Fancy.
Styles.
Taekwondo is fancy
Just
karate.
stylistically.
It's fancy karate.
I always thought it was the same thing.
No.
No, but like I'm sure people started selling it as like same or whatever. That's what
it's
we're
those
trying
guys
not
that
to
are
let happen to jiu-jitsu.
multiple
but
black belts, black belt karate, black belt taekwondo,
beating down the
black belt.
block.
We should get Jordan to travel one day to Carrollton.
Yeah,
And-
she's
Where's
only
she at?
Covington, Conyers area.
But I mean, it's
Oh, yeah, there's nothing out there.
Hour and a half. There's nothing
But
out
she
there.
could come out here and
Yeah,
be on the show.
absolutely.
Jordan, what would you think about being on the show?
I'll debate you about pickleball not being a real sport.
She would be a great asset to the show. She's fun.
Isn't the
Sure,
court
good.
like super
Yes.
small?
It is.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's like
like-
budget.
You don't
tennis.
even you
It's
don't
like-
even have to run.
It's like ping pong rules on a tennis court.
Yeah.
Basically,
budget tennis. Just saying, Jordan.
I'm gonna do it. I want to play,
You want to play pickleball?
dude. I think I'd be great at it. I'm good at ping pong. I can wear your ass out on some ping pong.
I ain't got time for that. I'm too busy choking people.
Yeah. Come on over,
You ever
Jordan.
been choked with a paddle?
You have an open
Yeah.
open invitation.
Just not on the mat.
Stop.
I mean, sometimes the paddle's involved and it's got one job and then it turns into another job.
Here we
and
go.
Now it's got
Here we
multiple
go.
jobs.
Now we're not getting Jordan on the podcast.
Oh, she said I'm about to hop off.
And yeah,
Okay.
there she goes.
There we go.
And there.
Have a good day,
goes.
Jordan.
Whatever,
Thanks a
Jordan.
lot,
Thank
Jeff.
you for tuning in.
Thanks for teasing us.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
there went and lost Jordan on that one.
There goes our viewers.
There goes everyone. Yep, everybody just left now that Jordan is
Jordan
not involved.
leaves
So
and-
Jordan,
Now,
thank
let me
for
tell you
that.
something. If you want to
Damn.
increase the views,
Yeah, Jordan.
I mean,
Okay.
she looks better than all three of us combined.
Yeah, that's a factor because of our views, because they're just looking at.
That's what I'm saying. So it
YouTube
wouldn't
fuck.
hurt to bring in some class. You know what I mean?
I don't feel like my attempt earlier to be off camera was actually off camera, but I don't know. I mean, because you got a wide view of me right here, so. Anyways,
We're falling apart, guys. We are.
I think we need to take either we need to start drinking a lot or
we
we
take
need
a
to sober
break?
up. No, we can't take another break. Either we need to start drinking a lot or we need to sober up. Is what I feel like.
I just feel like we need a break.
I don't think we need a
We're
break.
like,
A break. I can't go backwards on the video, so
Yeah, you can.
well, it's not letting me currently.
anyway. So listen, what are we going to talk about? Because if people
doing
are
it.
out there watching, they
doing
are
it.
confused.
No, they're not.
So I know you, Mark. I know you're going to want to talk about the match today.
Well,
Yeah.
we had the CRJ Invitational, which I would proudly like to disclose right away if you weren't watching. That under my
Tutelage.
tutelage and my management, we are still undefeated. El Jefe.
Well, there's a-
undefeated, baby.
Yeah. The problem with that is there is an asterisk.
Asterisk.
Asterisk. Axe
It's not a-
trick.
Not for me to attempt.
Axe trick.
Asterisk.
I want to say axe.
Ass risk.
Asterisk.
Yeah.
Anyway.
There's a risk of ass.
So there's an axe trick. So
Sorry, I've been on 2 days of fucking
all right,
nonsense.
so here's the deal. We had a couple of good matches. Had a good match between Liam and Cole.
Okay, so
Good match.
Prelims
really
turned out to be good.
surprised me. The Liam Cole match surprised me.
Oh yeah, y'all haven't seen them. Go
I
at it
thought
in a
Cole
while.
was going to win.
Well,
I really did.
picked Cole,
Yeah.
but Liam has just enough autism and
Okay, so funny story about Liam and that. Pause right there.
I know.
So we're talking about where everybody's from. You were making the Dagestan jokes, right?
Right. Perfect. Right.
And it perfect. And Liam says,
Thank you.
Liam says, actually, I'm Scottish, and he started to say something else. I said, Liam, the only thing you are is Scottish and autistic. And he said, actually, I am autistic. I said,
Well, I mean, it tracks.
Yes,
right?
you are.
This is the
Yes.
kid, y'all, that literally stopped Kyle's. Kyle is our leader, owner,
Got
black
other
belt.
viewers, Kyle. We're not going to talk about it.
And Liam literally stops class one night. I don't know
Yeah.
if you were there for this. Literally stops, brings a Monday night class to a grinding halt,
Yes, yes.
and looks at Kyle and raises
his hand.
like this,
Yes.
and he says, "Kyle," and Kyle goes, "Yes, Liam," and he says, "I have a question about K-belt. I mean,
K-guard.
K-guard. I have a question about K-guard."
Totally off topic.
He goes, "What is K-guard?" And I mean, the look on Kyle's face too was just kind of like,
Well, and I already know that we've been through that material with him.
Kyle,
Like,
I have a question. And after Liam,
Well, what
but
about
are
the
we mine's back red. We're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
the recording that Chris did.
I don't
Or
know.
the work that Chris did.
I don't know. I dropped our feed down also, which should have helped down to
So
720
it's not a
instead of
signal
1080p.
issue.
Hey,
It shouldn't. I wouldn't think it is.
Might
you
be
know
an
what people
equipment
probably
issue.
don't care about is that.
Yeah.
What?
We need to talk about inciting stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So talk about what happened. So we had the Liam and
Great match.
what's his name?
Cole.
Cole.
And I thought that they both did great.
Yeah, they did great.
They did great. Great match. Liam ended up kind of getting like a cheeky kind of heel hook, Mikey lock kind of situation.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a toe hold. Was it not? I don't.
See, Jeff
somebody-
doesn't even know.
Shut up.
Shut
No, no, no. Somebody
Stop talking.
said toe hold.
Yeah.
That's why I thought it
He
was
started
toe
with a toe hold.
hold. Okay, see, I didn't know.
Things progress in the leg lock
And
situation.
then we went to was it Crawford?
Crawford and Kevin.
Kevin. That was a great match.
Kevin. Crawford's been doing good about tactically. I don't like it, but he's been being able to pull it off. Where he's catching people trying to come up from half and he's jumping guillotines. But he's making them count and he's getting taps.
Yeah,
So-
he got Kevin the tap, which
got
I
him the
was
tap.
that was pretty quick too.
and it's arm in too, so it kind of keeps him safe. And it's not easy to finish the arm in. Like overhooking the arm and connecting his hands that way.
right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which is not easy to finish, and he's like I've seen him finish it quite a few times. So
and Kevin's not like a
no, Kevin.
It's not an easy tap there.
And Kevin outweighs the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Kevin's like 95 or something. Crawford weighed in at 158
58. Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Dude, I got the cracking up at what's Crawford's twin?
Cal.
Cal apparently didn't understand. Did you hear this? Cal didn't understand what you were saying when
Yeah.
you were saying call somebody out.
Right.
And he didn't understand what Kyle was saying because the speaker was like right here
Yeah.
blaring in his ear.
Yeah.
And so once it was all settled down and Crawford comes over there and sits down, you know, Crawford's like giving him crap. You know, like why didn't you get out there? Why didn't you call somebody out? And he's like, you know, well, and he was like, no, he said, Kyle literally was telling you to call somebody out. And then it hits Cal. Cal's like, wait, what? He's like, that's what he was saying? And then he got mad. He's like, I feel like a pussy.
Yeah, no, he came up to me afterwards. He was like, "Dude, I know that's where." I was like, "No, man, it's fine." I said, "I literally did the same thing to Kevin.
It was so
to get
funny.
Kevin to take his match. Kevin was just yelling at me. He was calling for something. I couldn't hear him, but he was calling for me to do something. I was like, "Kevin's in, all right." And he was like,
The difference in Cal and Crawford is they are all about it. They
Hell
want,
yeah,
they want to be
Them
called
boys
out.
they ain't gonna turn down a challenge from nobody.
Yeah, they want to be
Hell
called
no,
out.
Yeah.
they ain't none of the Heltons.
But and
It
then
ain't in them boys' blood.
I guess then well, that's a good little exchange.
Dylan had a cool little look at a potential. And staying a hold of you, so he did that, and
Buddha's jacked, man.
Buddha's jacked. His cardio sucks right now, but
Yeah, but he looks jacked.
he's super jacked right now.
And then, Mark, I'm gonna let you run with this one.
The main event.
Take it up, Mark.
The main event.
The event you've all been waiting for that has been has been honestly going for a long time, right? We've been talking about it for quite a while. It was postponed.
What?
It was postponed.
Did I miss something?
Yeah, just tell me something real quick.
Okay.
Wait, I'm just gonna do it right here.
Yeah.
That's about where I held the phone out, right?
Yeah.
You can't see. You can't see.
Okay, and on it you couldn't.
I can't see here when I'm looking at it.
You're good, bro.
Okay, I'm off it. Yeah, I just saw it on here. That's cool. Ooh, shit, son. Can't be throwing them dick pics everywhere.
No,
Anyways.
no, we don't. Yeah,
I put all those in my.
We share-
I put all those in my hidden folder.
Yeah, and I got some of those.
what we share between us guys, we don't.
Yeah.
We don't like to. Sometimes we.
You're
sometimes we
forever
get carried
blackmailed
away.
me because of all your dick pics.
Yeah, I know. I got to. Like every now and then. Like we just check with each other. I'm like, hey guys, is this a good one?
This angle
And then they'll
good?
be like, dude, I don't know, man. You might want to get some better lighting. Do you maybe you should have a hard on? I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't send it soft.
What are you sending Mark? Because everyone you've sent me was like rock hard. I don't know.
My bad. I just variety.
Sometimes
like, that's it.
Sometimes you don't want it. Well, you can't go full soft. It's
No.
like I heard Seth Rogen have that conversation when he was full frontal on one of his movies.
I don't know. Yeah, they've done some wild shit. Yeah.
Which one's Seth Rogen?
That's the one with the laugh. Like
Yeah,
Knocked Up.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, and it was one of his older movies.
Blonde, curly-headed dude.
Yeah, very Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's Jewish as fuck.
I mean, I wouldn't have used that.
Why not? He's Jewish as fuck.
I'm just saying.
Jewish as fuck.
So anyway, Seth Rogen was talking. He did a full frontal scene on
Seinfeld's very
something,
Jewish. I mean, the same thing.
and it wasn't hard, right? But he's like, it wasn't hard, but it can't be fully soft. He said, I had there was some.
No, I mean, you know,
like a semi.
It was it was
it
definitely
can't look like
semi.
a tater tot in a bird's nest.
An acorn in a bird's nest is always the
Yeah.
the
Tater
analogy.
tot sounds worse.
Tater tot.
I like tater
acorn,
tot. Tater tot in a bird.
acorn
I like
in
tater
a
Like
bird's nest.
like the tater tots you got in like middle school. You know what I'm talking about? Those
little burnt ones.
yeah, little burnt,
Mine's like a sweet potato tot.
Sweet potato.
like a baby arm holding an apple.
Yeah, it's got like a weird color to it.
Okay.
So anyway,
Going
downhill in a hurry.
Anyways, the main event. The Squint versus El Jefe. Grand entry from both. El Jefe with the classic Tupac.
Classic. Yeah, Tupac. All eyes on
Squint.
me.
You got to admit that was cool.
That was
was
cool.
cool.
That was the coolest shit ever.
And I don't know if Jeff understands the full severity of the Squint walkout.
Did you hear
know
his-
what Squint walked
his
out
song?
to?
No,
Oh.
He doesn't know.
I don't know. I wasn't listening. I was literally
It
focused.
says your name in it.
He has. It's a full diss track.
It's a full diss
on you.
track.
He had it. He had a diss track on Jeff.
For El Jefe.
recorded.
Jeff Camp.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll need to get it and post
Yeah,
it.
I'll have to go back because I was focused on not cheating. That's
Yeah.
what I was. I was focused on not cheating.
Well, afterwards.
Right. Well, we're just trying to make sure that
I
we're
was trying to play
within
by
the
the rules.
rules and
So anyway, we start the
being
roll.
honorable. I mean, it's just.
And so I know Squint's young. He's a wrestler. And so I'm anticipating maybe a takedown attempt. I anticipated Squint to be very athletic, right? Mm-hmm. So my mindset was I got to get grips on him as quickly as I can. Because Squint is very athletic. I'm not like taking that away from him. Squint's very athletic. He's a great wrestler. And he's young. So I knew that I had to take him serious. I was like, I can't just say, oh, this guy's a white belt. That doesn't mean anything. Not at this gym. It doesn't. I can promise you, it does not mean anything. So I knew, do you like that plug?
Yeah, I like it.
Thank you. So I knew that I had to take him serious, right? I couldn't mess around with Squint. So I got grips on him. I didn't do a very good job in my guard pull because I did not get my feet in his hips like I should have. But that's okay. I still had control. And he immediately presented the ankle. And so I tried to get his ankle, and he immediately grabbed my foot on because I didn't protect my feet like I should have. And he tried to toe hold, which I got out of pretty quickly.
Toe hold wasn't close.
No, I wasn't.
Which happens with toe holds. They end up just moving people more
So,
than they
but
submit
in
them.
my mind, I'm thinking, oh, all right. So now I know what he's going for. Like I knew, okay, I know what he's trying to do, and I could feel his intensity. Like I could feel the speed. Like he was amped up. He was trying to push it.
Well, yeah.
And I'm thinking, all right. So I got two choices, Jeff. You can either slow this down.
Third person, huh?
Yeah, I was like, you can slow this down and you can
You have
drag
two
it out.
choices right now.
Or I was like, or you can break his shit off and finish this really quick.
Yeah.
Right? So when
In front of his mother.
Well, I didn't listen at that point.
Okay, I
it
gave
was
you an
fine.
opportunity. I opened you a door for some sympathy. But
So I had his ankle, and I thought,
played to the
okay.
crowd, you know.
And I went, and what happened was I left this left leg too exposed. I didn't get the knee drawn up to pinch my knees together, and that was all set up because I did not do the proper takedown with my feet and his hips. So had I done a better job pulling guard, I may have not been in that place in the first place.
definitely would have been.
So that's my fault, right? And I will say this to you, Squint. It is my fault that I ended up in the position that I was in for you to have a chance to be illegal. But
Yeah, somebody call ICE.
but but Squint ultimately ended up heel hooking me in gi, marked his father, and he's going to defend him. That's fine. But
How was that on there?
I don't know.
But we all know I got heel hooked. Now, here's what really pissed me off.
Well, it's all there. You got heel hooked.
1 minute before we walked onto the mats, the previous match with Liam and Cole, there had been an attempt at a toe hold and some crazy shit. And I said, hey, we haven't really talked. I said, are we doing toe holds? Yes. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I said, okay, that's fine. I said, but no heel hooks. I said, I'm not getting heel hooked.
Well, it's in the gi. It's in the gi.
To which Squint says, well, I can't make any promises. This is 1 minute before we walked out there. And I looked at him and I said, Squint, I'm serious. Do not heel hook me in the gi.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
Hold on.
go ahead.
We go out there. I know you disagree, but,
Yeah, Mark doesn't think it's a heel hook.
well, the rest of the world does.
Not all of
And, yeah, they do. Tom DeBlas has already commented.
Tom DeVine.
Yeah, 159K
I promise
viewers.
you, I
show.
will send this to Tom DeBlas, and
Oh
I'm
my
going to
God.
ask Tom, did I get heel hooked?
Yeah. Send it
Oh,
to
that'd
him.
be fantastic.
Dude, no, and that needs
That
to
would be
happen
fantastic.
because
Well, just tag him in the fucking post.
yeah. Tom, is this
wanna know.
is this a heel hook in the
Okay,
gi?
so
Tag him right now.
So I'm going to, for just a second, just a second, defend Squint in this. Okay.
Yeah, I want to hear. Yeah.
So, one, he's a little dumb. Okay. So
don't pull the negligence
He's not dumb.
card.
No.
now.
I do not. No, he
Do
is not
pull
dumb.
the That's a weird
No.
spot to
He
draw
is-
back to.
he's a white belt.
No, he's not.
Okay, he's a white
not,
belt,
He's not dumb.
and all white belts are a little dumb.
No, sir.
When
he
it comes
has,
to jujitsu,
he has one
By
brother
that-
who's a blue belt, one that's a brown belt, and a dad who's a black belt. He is not dumb.
one by stand. Like, all right.
Okay.
He knows you don't heel hook in the gi.
He is claiming that he didn't.
Well,
Okay.
Oh no, it's a heel hook.
He's claiming that he didn't
listen,
know
Your
that
Honor,
you can't
Your
heel
Honor,
hook
and
in
the jury
gi.
of 12, the video evidence shows different.
Okay, I'm not saying at this point I'm not arguing whether it was or wasn't a heel hook. Okay, all I'm saying is Uriah says that he didn't know heel hooking was completely illegal in the gi.
Wow, that's the dumbest thing I've heard all day.
Well, you just
because
said he wasn't dumb.
I said that comment was the dumbest thing because I literally said before
Okay.
we walked out there 1 minute, I said no heel hooking.
Okay, so
you
listen.
know that, right? No, I'm not going. I can't promise you anything.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm
And
going
I
to
heel
tell. I'm going to
That's a hard
explain. I'm going to
argument for
explain
negligence.
the
Okay.
why.
Okay.
Behind it. If ever just bring the temperature down just a little. Okay. Is he says, and again, this is just us talking. This is not any agreement. This is just a statement of what happened.
Okay.
He said his understanding was that it being, because we did say it was ADCC type rules, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you know what he said to that? Anything goes in ADCC. That's what he said. I'm like, no, not heel hooking. There's no gi in ADCC.
Correct. And that's where the confusion for him lies. Is he thought we were doing ADCC rules. He didn't realize that there was no, because he asked me afterwards.
I don't believe that.
I'm just telling
Okay,
you.
well,
what-
ADCC
Yeah.
rules vary, okay?
They do.
So, especially
They do.
with ADCC open rules. So even in white belt ADCC
can't
open, there
heel
are
hook.
no heel hooks.
Right. And he hasn't.
Our structured rule set was more for the time and
Correct.
whether and
And
sub
points and all that.
points. Yeah, sub only and points.
To his defense, he has never competed in anything but one tap out for cancer. and did not fully understand the rule set in which the competition was occurring. Okay. I also looked at it, and I am of the opinion that it could not be a heel hook. Okay.
Why?
Because of the finishing placement of the foot and the leg entanglement at the very finishing point. That is where,
Which was exactly a heel hook.
it looks like Mark.
Was the bite a heel hook or not? Was the control of a heel hook?
So I think the control
Then it's
was,
a heel hook.
but the finish wasn't.
How
you
does
can,
that work?
You can. So
it's a
it
shitty
happens
heel
a
hook.
lot.
So
No,
it's a
no,
shitty
no,
heel
no,
hook.
no. It
So then
happens
what
a lot.
is it? Or what other submission is there with a heel hook grip that you finish that is not a heel
I
hook?
think it was an inverted Kavaka and knee bar.
Wow.
Inverted Kavaka.
All right,
Kavaka's
Kavaka's
usually
already
here.
inverted. So
Yes.
if you invert it back the other way, it's a straight ankle?
Yes.
It was not a straight ankle ish. All right.
With heel hook,
I'm going to
but with,
push
with
back
knee bar
completely.
right into it.
I'm pushing back completely. First of all, let's break this down. First of all, Squint is not dumb. Squint,
I think all white
is the
belts are a
only
little
no. To a degree,
Yeah.
Squint of the three of his brothers is not dumb. He's a little unhinged at times.
No, but he's by far the most
Out of the-
diabolical and
Out of
smart.
the three, which one's in the van?
You're right.
If you're pulling a heist, which one's in the van?
Oh, fully, you're right.
So you're running Jordan and Sam through the front door, pulling strong arm.
Jordan and Sam are they're the
Squint's in the
SWAT
van.
members.
There you go.
Squints your eyes in the.
I also know Squint studies.
He does.
Squint is a student of the game, and he watches tape,
He does.
and he knows.
But all he does, all he's
I think-
focused on is no-gi.
His smarts and his unhinged in the moment.
Full Joker, full like super villain,
was I have it now.
full super
Might as
villain.
well send it. And I'm not even arguing for premeditated, and I could argue for premeditated heel hook in the gi, knowing damn well he shouldn't do it, but knowing that he has no other way out but other to cause some controversy and heel hook a man in the gi.
So-
a father of 3 kids, of 3, okay, a single dad of 3 children, okay, living at his but. Yeah, I
Basically
could make
on
an
the
argument,
streets.
but I'm not.
homeless.
It's basically
I'm
homeless,
homeless.
living out of his 2,500 shit. Like, bruh. So, but I'm not making that argument. I could make an argument that it's premeditated, but it's not. But we're definitely not going to say A, it wasn't a heel hook, and B, it was negligence.
Are we not?
Nope. Sorry,
don't know.
buddy. And I understand you have the shit end of this debate. Like you have, it's a hard argument to make, and I respect you for trying to make it. I would do the same. But as far as I'm concerned, Squint officially at the CRJ Invitational.
Okay, officially.
Aside from, I had to kind of pull rank on our official because our official was a little bit.
He went a little rogue
He went
too.
biased.
He went
Who
rogue.
would have thought that was coming?
Oh,
I thought
I
Buddha
would
was an
have
honorable man.
because you know why?
Why?
Because Jeff submitted Buddha at the last CRJ.
In an honorable way, he Kimura'd him in the gi. It's very
Yeah, but
common. It
okay,
happens.
so-
Wasn't illegal.
No, it was
No,
totally
it
good.
wasn't illegal, but it was
So-
still Buddha.
But Buddha was full
Buddha
on
carries that
DQ,
around.
and he tried to DQ him for 2 different things and all
Tried
that. So
to
I had to
DQ
step
him,
in.
multiple DQs.
And as both CEO and manager of El Jefe, it's a DQ on Squint. Win for Jefe. At best, it's a no contest. El Jefe's
Undefeated.
undefeated at CRJ Invitational 2 years in a row, baby.
Not really.
And are we? We're considering possible. We don't know yet, but we may be aging out, and we may be considering retirement. And if that decision comes out, you know that's where we're going. Then we retire on top, baby, and then we'll he'll take more of an official role in the CRJ Invitationals.
I don't know.
Going forward.
I don't
But
know.
we don't. Yeah,
I don't know if I'm
have
ready to
make-
give that up.
We don't need to make a decision. Jordan didn't make a decision in a day. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
That's true. He even came back.
And he came back. He did baseball for a little bit, and then came back.
May even want a rematch.
Oh. So, ladies and gentlemen, if it's the case that we get a rematch with the Squint,
Will it be in the gi?
Oh, absolutely. We're going to
Definitely
play
in
it.
the
We're going to have established rules.
so
And we're
we'll
gonna-
just make it simple. IBJJF rules.
Yeah, we're going
We didn't want to have to do it to
by
keep up the points.
damn rules.
But we'll go by IBJJF rules in the
Listen,
key.
you know what? You know what people who can't win do? They break the rules.
Yeah.
When you can't win legally, you break the rules.
It's true.
That's what the Ayatollah tried to do. Look what happened to him. May he rest in pieces.
It's good. But yes,
Anyway.
yes, it was.
It was wild.
Go check out the live. It's pandemonium in the building.
It was a wild scene.
But if nothing else, we may have picked up a couple of memberships.
Actually, we did.
We definitely did pick up.
Actually,
a
we signed up
membership.
2 people from it.
Because they were probably like, I have never been to a gym.
I have no idea
quite
what's
like
happening
this.
right now.
Oh, it was fantastic.
And that's what I was telling Brian.
And it was an awesome open mat, by the way.
You know, I was telling Brian at the end, I was like, we all talk crap and we get mad.
Right,
I said,
right.
we all get mad and we yell at each other. And I'm like, I hate you. But at the end of the day, I said, like, these guys are like family to me. I said, these guys are my brothers. Like,
Right. Yeah.
You know?
No. Yeah.
and I said, you can't get that many places, you know? So.
No, I mean, everybody starts
And at
holding
the
each
end
other
of the
accountable.
day, yes. Did Squint piss me off? Yes. But would I still do anything for him? Absolutely.
For sure.
And
For
it's-
sure. Well, it's supposed to make you like he'll hooked an upper belt in the gi. Like it's. And
look,
you might
okay.
as well as kicked Helio Gracie's puppy in the face.
Okay, look,
I'm
can I
just
say
saying.
this? Let me say this.
Yeah, say it. Say it.
I have chosen the high road on just about this whole thing. Number one, I did not get asked to be in the showdown with Squint. I kind of got forced into it. Squint called me out. He pushed it. He set it up. He's put it on Instagram. He's blah, 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 blah. The reckoning. All this kind of crap. Whatever. Listen, here's the deal.
I mean, they have video, but
Squint.
they have video. They have video of you taking the match.
I did. I kind of felt like I had to. I promise you, I will. Something is going to hurt when you leave 728 Bankhead Highway.
And look, it's
As
he
it
is
should
not.
be.
He's not the first, nor will he be the last.
Definitely not the first.
lower belt
Unfortunately.
to heel hook an upper belt in the gi.
It makes a great story.
No. Look, Squint, I did the same thing. I did the same thing as a white belt, and I got the shit beat out of me in the middle of the whole class. So
Yeah,
don't worry
yeah. We
about
just
it.
talked about that
Yeah.
with what's his name?
Yeah,
Tex.
that was when Tex was teaching. yeah.
Old man Texas.
Yeah,
huh?
Tex fucking did everything he wanted to me.
Yeah, including
normal.
up to and including tickling your feet.
That's awesome.
That's not awesome.
When you get your feet tickled by another
Not
man,
awesome. No, and
like,
everybody
and
in the
it's
class,
against your will, you
women-
know you were dominated.
men and women just laughing. I'm not even ticklish, so it's like I'm just
He's just lightly touching your feet.
yeah.
Nothing you can do about it.
He handed me an apple and he was like, "Put this in your mouth." I was like,
Yes, sir.
"Okay."
Yes, sir.
But no, other it was fun. It was a good job by everybody. Everybody was great. Thank you for coming out. It's great open mat. Open mat was dope
There's a
as shit.
ton of people.
It's a big
I don't know
open.
that we got a picture or not, but
No,
We got some live video.
it was good. It was
got some-
good. Definitely got some.
we got some live video of
Some
it.
Live video,
I really wish we should have gotten a group photo.
maybe, or just something of the open mat at full swing.
Full swing, full tilt.
Dude, and having Brian and Mason there
Yeah.
was awesome.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was really cool.
We had a bunch of different gyms in the room today.
A lot of different, and it was cool as we were sitting down there with Heath and his brother, and Heath he's helping his brother on how to defend and attack from half guard. And, so I'm all in, and then Brian comes down there, and then Mason comes down there. And so it just turns into like this little mini
huddle.
little mini class almost, on ways to, and I got 2 black belts talking about 2 different complete styles of how to defend or attack from half guard. So it was really cool.
For sure.
I'm just sitting there trying to soak it up, But
Well, it was inspiring to me to see like Brian Dean as a big guy still invert and still play bottom and stuff like that.
He's very, very mobile.
Well, I mean, that's the game I played for fucking 8 years. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
You know, and I've gotten far, far away from it, but it was inspiring because I backed away from it because of what it was doing to my back and all that.
He actually showed me something today. He said when he was talking about if you're on bottom half, and he was talking about, he said one of the things that he is so undersold is if you're on bottom half. He was talking about is controlling the head.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about with Kanan today.
Yeah. And
that was funny because Brian was showing some of the guys some stuff. And like as he's showing it, as he's finishing up, like Dylan and Buddha and all that, I look like right at him. I'm like, and they're like, yeah, like it's stuff that, because it's just some fundamental stuff that I still do today that I show in a lot of my classes. So I mean, it was funny.
I got into his half guard, and he said, okay. He said, here's what I want you to do. He said, I'm going to let you pass. I want you to pass me. He said, just pass. So I go to pass him, and he just stuffs my head in the mat. You know, and he's like, as simple as that. He's like, you know, you control the head. He said, the body's going to go where the head goes.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's just something else to add to the belt, you know, is okay, you know, because we're always thinking hand fighting, but also controlling that head if you have the opportunity.
Well, and that includes your hand fighting.
Sure.
So your hand fighting includes fighting the hands, fighting the elbows, fighting the head, fighting shoulders. Like it's your hand fighting on everything.
Right.
You know, but I know he's, you know, a lot of like, you know, newer approaches to things and stuff like that. But a lot of those same fundamental basics translate across the board. It just does. It's just good basics. You know?
Yep.
Well, that stuff doesn't die out. I mean, that's what it was founded on. And
That's right. There's a reason why it works.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
Well,
Jiu-jitsu just works.
for sure. For sure.
I sent a video. Did y'all see the video I sent you
Yeah.
recently on Instagram where the
Did y'all see the one I sent you?
what was that?
There's been a couple of them.
I sent you the one where the guy was the jiu-jitsu guy versus the D1 wrestler, and they were in the army or
I don't
whatever.
think I did see that.
And
yes. The smaller jiu-jitsu guy.
It's like 150
yoked up.
versus 220. Yeah, it was. I sent it to you.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, but it was good.
You didn't watch my one?
Yeah, I watch all yours.
Which one? Did you watch my
which
Street
one you want me
Fighter?
to talk about?
Did you see my Street Fighter one?
Yeah, I saw that one, and I saw the one you sent
Was
about.
it racist or no?
I didn't think so.
All right, now I'm hoping you didn't watch it.
I just said that on purpose because, of course, it was. Are you kidding?
Oh, Jeff. Yeah, I didn't see any of that.
I think it's funny that y'all.
Oh, you did send it, huh? Tuesday at 9:59.
I mean,
Okay, it's 10 o'clock at night, buddy. I'm in bed.
well, there was the next day.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. You know.
I sent it. Let's see. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, I know.
Blue belt
959.
versus D1 wrestler, and they're in the army, but it's like 150 versus 220. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because the big guys just pummeling him, and then he gives him an opening. All of a sudden, he shoots a triangle, and it was like armbar
I
lights
seen
out.
one of those where they were going rubber guard and blew his own knee out. Oh. Yeah, because there's there's boots and pants and like buddies
So much friction, just torque on it. Just-
There's another guy the other day that he is a black belt. No. Maybe I think he was the purple belt. Excuse me. He's the purple belt, and he's the one making the video. And his best friend was a D1 champion in wrestling. And he brings him into the gym, and he videos him going against in his words, same weight, same, whatever, but age and weight, but a high level white belt, a high level blue belt, and he goes all the way up the ladder with this D1 wrestler, right? At different times. Obviously, it didn't gas him out. And so, of course, the D1 wrestler, he pummels the white belt.
Right.
He pretty much pummeled the blue belt. I mean, it was a little harder, but he got the best of him. But I think the blue belt might have submitted him. But wrestling, it wasn't even close because this guy's a D1 champion. Then he goes against the purple belt. He gets subbed pretty quick, and then he goes to the brown belt, and it was just stupid. I mean, the brown belt just annihilated him.
Right.
And then he gets to the black belt, and they went 5 minutes, and he never subbed. He never could sub the black belt, but he couldn't do anything with him either. It was just they were just flowing.
Stalled it out.
Yeah, stalled out.
Yeah.
But I should have sent that one to y'all. I think it might have been on. I don't know where that might have been on YouTube, but it was good. It's just interesting.
cool.
Yeah, it's
No, that is
interesting the
cool.
difference in the styles.
Well, yeah, and then like the equivalent to like that's maybe not top of the heap, but it's very, very it's way up there. It's definitely what would be like black belt level wrestling. And if you did that reverse, how would the jiu-jitsu guy handle in the world of wrestling?
Sure.
You know what I mean?
So is it somebody like an Austin, like our Austin? Was he to the wrestling level? Would he have been D1?
He did some wrestling in high school. He definitely has all the potential of being able to do whatever the hell he wants.
Sure.
He's just that fucking obsessed.
Yeah.
If he wanted to focus on, he focuses a lot on wrestling, but for jiu-jitsu.
Because I know he does a lot of wrestling.
He does a lot, but for jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not pure wrestling. Like there's a lot of things you can just disregard for the sake of tactics, right? That you can't do.
So you kind of you cherry pick wrestling for jiu-jitsu,
yeah,
right?
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
I got
Yeah.
you.
If you did, because there's things in wrestling that you can take advantage of because there's no, you're not going to get choked for it or this, that, and the other. So
Right.
playing to the tactics. So
he's
Austin's he's a
a
monster.
problem.
Yeah.
He's a problem for sure.
Yeah, he's he's not super motivated to compete, but still does, maybe once a year, twice a year tops.
And crushes it when he does.
I wish he would just send it sometimes, man, because
There's no telling where
his last ADCC, which is coming up in May, we'll be running it again.
Is he going to compete?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's going to do it or not.
I wish he
think
would.
He's on the fence, but the last one he did, it was like the purest form of our jiu-jitsu. It was the best example of what we were trying to implement.
Right.
Going into ADCC last year, ADCC Open Atlanta.
And when is that? May
30th. Yep. There'll be a IBJJF at the top of the month, ADCC
You're
at the
in
end
it?
of the month. Yeah, we're doing both.
Mark?
Probably.
We're doing Atlanta though, huh?
Should
Yeah,
I do
doing
it?
Atlanta. Doing IBJJF Atlanta.
Sure, they got master. The Open has divisions. It's just no gi.
Age divisions, too.
Yeah, same.
You can go intermediate.
But I'm gonna do both that month. I'm gonna do the Atlanta Open, gi and no gi, and then I'm gonna go do no gi ADCC. As long as I'm assuming I'm healthy.
Is that different than the Atlanta Open we just did?
It's just got no gi. The last
But
one
it's
we
still
had.
IBJJF.
And no
It's still
gi,
IBJJF rules. Yeah.
So my plan right now is to do both Atlanta Open gi and no gi IBJJF. I'm up in the air on the ADCC because just for the fact that we have so many people that typically compete,
We do have a lot of coaching that day.
and there's a lot of coaching. So if Kyle's going to compete, I will let him compete and I'll coach. I'll do a lot of the coaching that day.
Right.
Yeah.
And that way we can, it's a lot for us both to compete
Right.
and coach.
Now
a
that's
bunch.
assuming that the word is that they changed the black belts to the beginning of the day instead of the end of the day.
Yes.
If that is not the case, I will simply not be competing at ADCC at 9:00 at night after coaching all day.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Fuck
That
that.
was horrible.
That
It's
was It was
terrible.
horrible. It was terrible.
That would be bad.
It was awful.
Your
We're
daddy
the
still
last
pulled-
ones.
Daddy still pulled silver.
Yeah.
But it's, I should have got the win on the final guy because
Mark, these are good.
I
tactical
told you
decision.
those are my favorite.
You were
like,
also
fat
right that
person
he was
snack.
gonna eat him in the mic.
I told you.
I know.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's not as bad as me hawking a loogie in the mic.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so bad. Could you imagine if I got pork rinds?
Oh yeah, it's so bad.
Who asked for those?
You, sir, asked for them.
I love pork rinds.
Them hairy poke skins.
I like the barbecue pork rinds.
You ever had the
I've
honey
just
mustard?
never been a fan of pork rinds.
Why?
I just never have been.
Not even like crackling.
I mean, I can
Is
eat
it because
it.
it's pigskin?
No, it has nothing to do with.
Are you Indian?
Hairy pink skin.
No, I love pork.
No. Indians can eat pork. They don't like beef.
They don't like
It's
beef.
The Muslims
Oh,
can eat pork,
cows.
or the Jews.
Muslims and Jews don't eat.
Muslims and Jews don't eat pork.
Muslim?
Swine.
No.
You Jewish?
Nope. I'm German and a little bit autistic.
You and
Me and Liam.
You and Liam.
Yeah,
And Dave.
and Dave.
Yeah.
Dave's more German, less autistic.
Yeah. I think Dave's side of the Germans had actually were part of the ones that were getting like killed a lot before World War II.
Yeah.
The ones that the Jews were killing. The Christian Germans,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, it's a lot. I don't even pretend to understand all of it. I wasn't there.
Well, the Jews started it is how they argue it. Not me.
Yeah.
But that's I'm not here nor there. I don't know enough. But that's how they argue it. You know what I'm saying?
We talked about this earlier.
Did we?
Remember?
You were talking about the Jews?
Mark and I. Yeah, we did.
It's a good convo to get into.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It wasn't bad.
No.
Jeff's eating something.
We were just saying.
This is why. This is why.
I was hoping to bust
This is
on
why.
today.
Mark and I were talking about. We didn't understand why there was so much prejudice and racism towards Jews.
Where it comes from.
Well, but it's like the Zionist Christians, right? The Zionist Christians are confused.
I've never met
I
a
think.
Jew I didn't like.
No, I get along with most Jewish
I
people
can't
that
even
I
say
know.
that I've met a Jew. I don't know what a Jew is. I mean, who's a Jew?
I don't know, but the argument that they're like God's chosen people is just inaccurate, right?
They're just people, man.
But they broke the covenant, right?
So again, it all depends on where you want to start from, and where you want to finish from, and where you're talking about.
Boom.
Like if you're not a like firm devout Christian, none of it matters. Even if you are, it really doesn't matter, because if as a Christian you believe it's a total different dispensation or different group, Jewish versus Christian, like it's. What is Christian? What is Jewish? Like what is the geopolitical climate? And I think so much of it is that political climate, and it gets conflated with religion a lot. And people, all those things get confused into this big melting pot, and no one truly understands even what they're arguing. Like no one has a clue what they're arguing.
Sure.
So and that's why it's kind of difficult for me to get into it on any side, other than not really like kind of like what Jeff and I were talking about. I don't know where all the hurt and aggression comes towards it,
Because we haven't experienced it.
I definitely haven't, because I'm not Jewish.
No, and I
I'm
don't
not-
have anything against anybody that is Jewish.
Well, and
like,
so
I don't
okay.
care.
So
If you're a good person, you're a good person. I don't care what you are.
let me just say this. I grew up in a part of the country that is not very diverse. Okay. It's mostly white. I grew up not really even being around Hispanic people at all.
Right.
Like there was no Hispanic people growing up.
Like white and black poor.
White and black poor. I've said that before, right? It was just poor white, poor black. I didn't really even understand racism growing up.
Poor. Yeah.
Right. I didn't understand it. I never really saw it because we were all poor. So we were all the same to me. And I was told that from my parents. I was never told, those people. I was never given, white versus black. I was just told, we're all the same. You treat everybody the same, respect, and you get respect. All those just core foundational fundamental beliefs that's how I was raised. I never really understood racism until I got older and moved and was out of West Virginia, and especially in the South.
Oh yeah.
Like it was shocking to me.
Yeah.
When I saw racism in live and in person in the South.
Dude, I experienced it more just going from an hour west of Atlanta as a kid.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And it was both sides.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you try to hit on like a black girl and she was confused.
Yes.
But
Okay, so I said all that to say, so I have still never been in a position that where I see and really experience, even being around the same atmosphere, that level or really any level of hate of Jewish people.
I agree.
I just haven't seen it.
Maybe
Now,
if we lived in New York.
Maybe if we lived in New York, New Jersey, the Northeast,
Or if
maybe
you're around like legit Nazi types.
maybe.
Yeah, I've never.
But
agreed.
I've never been there to really see it. It's on the racism piece, and you can throw the Jewish anti-Semitic behavior into that. is just complete ignorance. I just see complete ignorance and unlearnedness from it. So maybe some of it is I just shut it down and I don't even really look at it and don't even hear it because it's just ignorant and I don't even entertain it. But I'm sure there's people that have actually experienced it.
But don't you think that applies to, okay, I got to be careful with this one. But you think about racism in general. And automatically, most of us around here, your mind automatically goes towards whites versus blacks or blacks versus whites. Okay?
Well, that's most of our experience.
Right.
Right.
All right. And so I have heard people say, and I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, and this is going to sound so bad, but I'm not trying to say this, but I don't know if I should say this. It's going to be taken the wrong way.
Just give context.
That where you grow up in the part of the country can affect the way you view things.
Absolutely.
100%.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything wrong with saying that.
Okay. And that's about as nice as I can say.
But that goes across the board for everyone.
100%. And you and I,
Yes.
I think it was you and I talked about this earlier. I said, all right, so I as a white male, okay, I would not want to be stereotyped by any and every white male, right? So there are some white males in our vicinity that I'm thinking, shit, I don't want to be stereotyped as that guy.
Right. Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah, 100%.
I don't have my truck squatted down in the rear with lights underneath it and stupid music coming out of it, and I'm disrespectful to everybody, and I'm some thug. I mean, that doesn't represent all white males, right? So the guy that's out there chanting, you know, I hate blacks or whatever, that is not me.
Right.
That doesn't represent me. Even though we're both white males, same thing. There are blacks who are just as racist, who are whatever. That does not represent all blacks, right?
Yes.
Same thing. And I feel like that applies to anything, whether it is Jewish people.
People are people. Yeah.
Absolutely. There's bad people everywhere.
Yeah, for sure.
There's bad people everywhere, is my point.
There's good people and there's bad people.
That's right.
Well, and the other point I think that you made there at the beginning is about culture and where you grow up and what you see growing up. And not only, and not just for you, but also think about it for your parents, right? And where they grew up, and that impacts how they teach you. So there may be some cultural racism that was generational, right? That is passed down in certain areas.
Sure.
And it doesn't make it right. It's not right. It's wrong.
No, it's wrong.
You're talking about like blind racism?
Okay,
even?
so I'll give you an example.
You may have a perspective of something that you're
Generational
unaware of
racism, and it comes from ignorance, right? It comes from not being cultured and
That's
going
right.
outside of your circle.
And people
So there are videos you can watch on YouTube, and I watched one the other day. I don't know how it came up, but it was like from the early 70s, late 60s. Okay. And it was in a predominantly white neighborhood. And this was in, I want to say, like Pennsylvania. It was up north somewhere. It was a predominantly white suburb. And there was a black family that had moved into the neighborhood. And they were going around interviewing these stay-at-home moms.
Yeah.
What do you think about this black family? And they were like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Right? And then you see this precious little black girl who's innocent as can be riding her bicycle. She's probably 10, 11 years old. And you see all these kids running after her, and they're calling her in this, in that, right?
What is this video?
It's on YouTube, dude. This is from like the late 60s, early 70s,
okay.
right?
This is like a documentary type
Yes,
deal?
yes. And my point is this. That is the epitome of the ignorance involved. Because like it's almost like in my mind, I'm thinking, I wish I could have stepped back in time and go, he didn't choose to be born black.
Right.
Right?
Right.
She is just as normal as you are. This is stupid. Right. And so what bothers me is I feel like, and this is echoing Martin Luther King of all people, is that you judge a person by the content of their character, not the color of their skin.
Right.
And I think that's where we still go wrong as society.
Right.
Is that we judge people. Yes, there are some stereotypes that are given and are earned, and people, stereotypes are real. Mm-hmm. But in reality, there's bad people. I don't care. We are all born sinners, according to the book of Romans. We are all born sinners. I don't care what color you are.
Right.
We're all born sinners, and we all make mistakes. And there's bad people on the left, the right, front, back, and there's good people on the left, right, and front to back.
Well, I tell you, my experience, like it's been
That's gold.
That's good stuff. Buddy.
Can you save that?
We don't have to jerk you off over.
Can you archive?
Yeah,
that?
can you jerk him off?
Can you archive that? Can you
somebody
play,
please jerk Jeff off over
Definitely not.
Can you play the praise music?
Somebody needs.
No, we don't have it.
We don't.
God, can you just do it?
Here, I have two options. I have our
Make the praise music
I
sound.
have our.
Can you just do the praise music
I have
sound?
that. I have that. Or okay, I want to show you the other option. You're not going to like it.
Just do the praise music sound, Mark. Just do the sound.
I can't. I'm not a chorus of angels. I can't do it.
Well, I'll tell you my experience. Like
It was good, YouTube. It was good.
I was either fortunate or unfortunate enough to experience both. I was, I grew up close to like Metro Atlanta, Cobb, Marietta area, and all this, and there was like it was a weird melting pot in that area of black and white communities, and because like that area at the time was kind of on the rise, but you also had like some historical, some would even say systemic bad areas. And, you had friends of all kinds, right? But there's definitely some neighborhoods. Like back then we were free. We were 90s kids. Like you jump on your bike, you can go through neighborhoods, and parents really just, in a weird way, just didn't care as long as you were back by the time streetlights came on.
They didn't care. I think they just trusted that you were going to be okay.
I think they wanted me out of the fucking house is what they wanted. They were like, come back at dark.
But I don't think they think something bad was going to happen to you.
No, I'm sure they were hopeful that it wouldn't. Now, did ice cream driver give me a ride home one day and that freaked mom out? Yeah, definitely weird, right?
All right. Did you get a fudge-sicle up your...
Did I get jumped in all kinds of fucking
Did you get a
gang activity? And
fudge-sicle up the...
No, I didn't get raped. So, anyways, I was non-molested.
It was vanilla.
I survived my childhood
vanilla.
in the 90s without getting molested.
All right, we got it. It was vanilla.
But
go ahead.
Some of these neighborhoods, you definitely, like when I say I experienced both sides, I would go through some neighborhoods and without knowing me, without saying anything to me, you just looked at me and you saw the color of my skin. You said, fuck that white boy. And I'm talking about, I've been jumped. I mean, by the time I was my son's age now, I've been jumped 2 or 3 times. I've been jumped. I've been in fights. And these are all kids in fucking middle school. So you imagine like your 10-year-old getting jumped by fucking middle school kids.
Right.
Like that happened regular. And it was, and it wasn't just like the more prominently black neighborhoods. It was, it was both. But the point is like in some of those neighborhoods, it was not only am I just in this neighborhood, but it's also it's like, white boy, you're in my neighborhood. You know what I mean? So you had to learn how to like handle that. And ironically, it wasn't until like my best friend growing up, who's, I still talk to this day, black guy, and his family was always great to me. When my dad passed and I had like this weird period of like not having having somewhere to go during the day and stuff like that. Like they took me in, took care of me, all kinds of stuff, like, so I've seen both sides. I was in that moment. And then I went from that kind of environment to a dirt road in Mount Zion, Georgia in the country. Right. And at the time I wasn't at Mount Zion right away. I was at Carrollton City, right? Carrollton Junior High. But all of it was totally different. Like when I went to school up closer to Atlanta, it was just like everybody were just, for one, we were all just kids. But like if you went to the skating ring there wasn't like this divide. It was a melting pot. It was just, everybody just dealt with everybody.
Yeah.
It wasn't no big deal. It wasn't until you got like outside of those environments that things would get different. And then when I got out here, it was, what you think is an attractive black girl, and she's confused, like why you would ever talk to her, and why should she talk to you? Like, I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm just
you're
trying to get a date. Yeah. Like, and then it's the first time I heard, black jokes from white guys, like, N-word jokes and stuff like that from them. And I'm like, dude, like, I'm looking around. Like, I start looking around my shoulder. I'm like, fucking, like, what are you doing? Like, y'all are crazy. Like, what are you doing? Like,
tell us one.
You don't make, fuck you. And fucking, but, and they would try to justify, like, oh, well, they have the same jokes about us and this, that, and the other. I'm like, that doesn't make it right. And my mother's as southern as they come. I mean, she was Bible Belt and everything. She still didn't like the word. She didn't like the N-word from black folks. She didn't allow my black friends to say it. She didn't allow my white friends to say it. She didn't like anybody because she, in her mind, is just an ugly word. Right. You just don't use it. You don't use it in our house. You know what I mean? And that kind of carried over.
So you use the word melting pot, and I think it's a fantastic word, and it is generational because what you see more now, like one generation later out here, is started to shift. There's still some remnants of that.
That's so different. Yeah,
but
you're right.
It has started to shift now to where out here it's much more of a melting pot now in like Mount Zion area.
100%,
absolutely.
100%.
And that's just 20 years later, 25 years later. So it what has started in those like metropolitan areas and those more those areas that have that that early integration of black and white and different cultures and colors and tones and all that started in those metropolitan areas and spread outward. Now we're 25 years later and it's gotten here. Is it everywhere in the United States? No. But it's spread out enough. And the hope is that as you get another 25 years later, that it's covered most of the United States, because there's still parts of Mississippi that are probably just as bad as what they were in the 60s. Right. And some of the
1,000%.
and some of those lower, some of the parts of Alabama that's just as bad as what it was in the 60s. But the hope is that as those generations go and as people travel more, the interstate has only been around since the late 70s, the early 70s. So people are traveling more. They're spreading more. So, and ignorance with the internet, whether you like it or not, sometimes it makes people more ignorant, but it is more knowledge and more culture that is spreading. And I think that is really something that has helped racism as a whole, right? Now, there is some real still weirdness out there. And just recently, like we were talking with the Jews, it's weird to me why all of a sudden it's like this is a thing. Why is it a thing?
There is a weird thing that's happening where people are like kind of accepting being anti-Semitic, and I know there's like
I've never experienced it.
There's legit arguments that are happening, but people are definitely more okay with
the
like
jokes.
Having the jokes.
It's like what you were talking about with the black, right? With the black jokes.
This is no joke. I could not tell you not one Jewish joke.
You need to get in some of my my shared reels.
Some of the Facebook, some of the Instagram.
I'm just saying
reels.
it's not that like.
Well, you never been like like you threw a.
You can't.
Okay.
You can't. Okay. You just can't, because it's the same thing.
I mean,
but it's out there.
I know. Yeah.
And it sounds the same way that those black jokes did, 25 years ago that you first heard. It's like,
but it seemed like it kicked up really quick.
It did. It did. It's like all of a sudden
people are quoting Hitler again and all this stuff.
And yes.
Yeah.
There's
no young.
There is a
mid to late 20s to mid to late 30-year-olds are 1,000%.
Okay, so I don't know why, but
because there's a lot of awareness coming out about.
Why would you dislike a Jew?
No,
there's a lot of awareness that's coming out between Israel and America, and that's what's and people are not separating like Jewish people or are practicing
and politics
and they're translating Hitler speeches and stuff like this.
They've literally translated Hitler's speeches and made them sound like some Jimmy in Kansas City is saying it. And they're saying, see, the message wasn't that wrong.
They're trying to say that there were pedophiles and all this and that. And that's the books they were burning were pedophile books. And then you look into some of the religion that is the Jewish religion, like you're starting to see some weirdness, and it doesn't mean don't call it out, but it doesn't mean.
And there is some weirdness to it. But that does, to me, there's weirdness in every religion. Okay, there's weirdness in
that's
Christianity.
the part that gets me is like, are we not talking about all the crazy Baptist fucking
Absolutely.
preachers that were doing all kinds of weird
sure.
stuff and pedophiles and fucking
and
snake handling and shit?
from a Pentecostal background, there is a lot of weirdness in Pentecost, and I would say
Womanizing.
per capita, maybe even more than a lot of it. Like it's bad and it's weird, and I pick up it's weird vibes that I pick up from it, and when I watch some very strict Jews, I pick up weird vibes from them too.
Yeah, it's like any weird extremism
It's
is just
extreme,
fucking
it's weird, right? And
it's like you said a long time ago. Just don't be weird.
Just don't be weird. And it's stuff that they've passed down for generations that they have lost the why behind all of it. They don't know why they do it. They just do it blindly and obediently. And some of that is honorable, but it doesn't make it less weird, right? Because there is Jewish things that. Okay, one example. There is a thing that they have to take pots and pans before they use them to cook with them. They have to take them to a special place and dip them 3 times and recite a prayer.
Kosher.
To make them so that they're kosher, right? The water, when I watched one of it. I watched a guy on TikTok.
It's just water that's blessed.
It's
right.
Well, I don't even know that it's blessed, but it's this special place.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But
It's
the
been
water is
prayed over.
dirty, and it looks like it looks like it's some kind of like weird community bathtub that has been used a bunch of times, and they still take it back home and wash it.
Have you seen the conspiracy theory about the food? About the kosher food?
No.
That it doesn't, like if you go to the grocery store and you find all the stuff that has the K on it, the kosher food, that it doesn't have half the preservatives and all the bullshit that everybody else's food has.
Okay, so
Have you seen this? Have you seen this?
I haven't seen it
because the Jews are trying
but
to kill
I have
us.
a kosher story. Okay. I have a kosher story.
Where are we?
We're talking about the Jews.
I'm saying.
Yeah, we're back
We're
on the
fine.
Jews.
We're fine, Jeff. We're talking about the Jews.
Were you fading? Get in the drink.
Come on.
Get in here.
Maybe not.
I'm just asking.
So I worked for a company.
Where are we?
I worked for a company early in my career that it was a chicken manufacturer or processing plant. Okay.
Can I guess the name?
Chicken processing. You can. It wasn't around here.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Was it?
It was. No, it wasn't. Matter of fact, the company that I worked for isn't even. It's been bought out since then. Okay.
Okay.
It's been bought out since then. It's changed hands, but it was a full processing plant, a big processing plant, and they ran kosher chicken thighs. That they had a customer in order that they would run special kosher chicken thigh, boneless, skinless chicken thighs. So in order for it to be kosher,
Delicious.
boneless chicken thighs are good, Jeff.
Yeah, motherfucker.
I meant that literally.
Okay, all right.
I'm kind of hungry.
So
God, calm
well,
down.
I got you snacks. So anyway, in order for it to be true kosher, a rabbi is supposed to pray over the animal as right before it's slaughtered. Okay, so
Can you imagine that at scale?
okay, so I have seen it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I've seen it, and what it looks like is
It's just,
this. No. It's nothing like what you
Listen,
think.
Okay.
I'm gonna explain it.
My dad didn't pray over Lacey before he shot her in the head.
Okay, so it's
Well, you weren't
it's-
going to eat her. Wait, did
and
y'all
he's
eat
not
her?
Jewish.
Did y'all eat the dog?
Right in the head.
And then you
He's
ate
not
her?
Jewish.
No, no, we
Took some
didn't eat her.
hind legs
He left her, Kyle.
Okay.
He left her in the woods.
So
She was
bleeding.
kosher for somebody
Someone
else.
said, Jeff, you are fantastic at derailing a conversation.
Who said that?
I got that. Someone said that. I'm not telling you.
Tell.
Nope. So it was.
Wasn't Jordan.
I take that as a compliment.
It was. So it's a line of
made that
chickens. I did not. It is a line of chickens. I don't lie. I don't make
Speaking
it up.
of chicken, won't say it.
It was. It was. He's going to die now, Kyle.
I know.
Just know. So the chicken processing
him, though.
line is 180 birds a minute
Holy
going by.
shit.
Okay, it is a line of chickens.
That's 3 a second.
Yes. Boop, 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 boop. Really quickly.
I'm going to trust you on the math on that
Okay. So
That's
180
pretty-
birds,
that's pretty good.
birds a minute.
3 a second.
Okay. So in order, what happened is this
Fast.
rabbi would come in and stand right before there's a saw blade. So the chickens are hanging upside down by their feet, right? They get dipped, the tip of their head gets dipped in 9-volt charged water, which causes them to straighten out like stiff, right? And as soon as that happens, there's a saw blade that sits that just nicks their throat, cuts their throat.
Right.
And then they dangle, bleed out. Then they go through the where they dip them in really hot water, beat all the feathers off of them, eviscerate them, yada, 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 goes through the processing. Okay, so the rabbi stood
That's what we all do with the
right
cartel.
in front of, see, there we go again, derailing the conversation. Right in front of the 9-volt charged water and the saw blade, and he recited the prayer of blessing over all those chickens going by.
Made them kosher.
Made them kosher. Okay. So
That's
okay.
so weird.
It's weird.
Kosher.
That's not even the worst. That's not even the worst part.
It's not the worst.
It's not the worst part of this. So
Here.
there is a
He
cost.
circumcised them all,
No,
too.
there's
Okay.
a cost of that, right? You have to pay for the rabbi to come in. You have to pay for the certification.
There's
Is he
the
per
racket.
hour or per chicken?
Per hour from the time he leaves his house, 3 hours away.
Damn.
Okay.
How do we be a rabbi?
So
I'll be half lit just blessing chickens.
there was a VP.
Do it.
There was a VP
Train the rest of the day.
of operations that was upset at the cost of this. And he
Purdue.
No. And so he went and found a rabbi that would let him record them. And he recorded a rabbi saying the prayer and played it on a boombox and stopped bringing the rabbi in.
And called them kosher.
And called him kosher.
That's hilarious.
That ought to tell you something. So all those kosher pickles and all that crap y'all buy, it ain't kosher.
It ain't kosher. Well, is it kosher anyways just because you did it?
But that's my point.
Y'all don't
It's
even believe in
not
Jesus.
kosher. That's my point. It's just weird.
They don't even believe that
weird.
Jesus is Christ.
It's
Like, they
very
don't-
No, they're not Christian.
what's the word I'm
Exactly.
looking for, Mark? Like it's formality.
Yes.
Or
It's like a technicality. Like it's a. I don't know. Yeah. It is just a formality.
so
Like, it's just.
a lot of these people that have these crazy religions, they have this sense of, you know, it's all these steps you have to go through, and it's all this theatrics and like formality, and that somehow makes it legit, right? And in reality, it's all a bunch of baloney.
So
it's all a bunch of soul.
when I say and when I talk about
kosher
any
baloney.
problem,
Kosher baloney.
Kosher baloney, but it's kosher.
Still baloney.
any problem that I have with Jews or any religion, it's not because I'm anti-Semitic. It's not because I'm anti-Christian. I'm not anti-Pentecostal. I'm anti-weird.
Anti-weird is
I just
definitely
don't
been your
like.
stance.
I just don't like the weirdness of things, and to me, some of that's weird, and it just doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
If it makes sense to you and you want to do it, that's fine. I don't hate you. I think it's weird. I think some of that behavior is very cultish. I think some of the Southern Baptist behavior on the extreme is very cultish.
Yeah, word.
I think it's very controlling. I think it's very
Legalistic.
authoritarian,
Legalistic.
and legalistic. It's it's just weird to me.
You got to ask for my tax returns, man. That's a problem.
If I need to ask before I go buy a car, that's weird. If I need to ask about taking a job, it's weird. If I need to ask about if I need permission to miss church on Sunday, it's weird to me. Like all those things are just weird. So
That's like jiu-jitsu gyms asking permission
asking
to train
permission to
somewhere
go
else.
train somewhere else when I'm traveling, right? You know, I can't stop in at an open mat. So it's all weird. I'm
got my
not
blessing from my
anti-Semitic. I'm not
profess-
anti-Christian. I'm anti-weird.
Yeah.
And I'm not a dentist.
And I'm not a dentist, but weird shit's weird. So
And I'm going to call out weird stuff.
Right.
I'm going to say if something sounds weird, that does not make me anti-person.
weird, and it looks like a heel hook in the gi, and it's weird. It's just saying. Just saying. Ever since Squint, hey, do you remember when Squint heel hooked you in the gi? You remember when that happened?
it's a long time
He's
ago.
been trying to hold it together this whole time. Like he knew exactly when it happened, that he was just got a shit storm ahead of him. But
I'm going to tap out to people don't realize the amount of things that I have to control. And and how much I personally keep everything going on the right track. Okay. And that's not me being, this is real. This is real. Like you guys, no one really knows how much that I think. I may be wrong. Okay, I may be very narcissistic right now. Okay, I'm aware of that, but I have to fix and control so many things in every aspect of my life that I think things just would fall apart if I didn't do everything that I do. And sometimes I just want to take my hands off the wheel and just let it hit the wall. I just want to just let it put my foot to the floor.
Squid. You see what you did to your father
just
today?
let it go.
Mark, that's pretty much what I do.
And it's that's scary.
Heavy lies the crown, buddy.
Yeah.
Heavy
Just let
lies
it
the
hit the
crown.
wall, bro.
No, don't let it hit the wall. Can't let it hit the wall.
Is that your tap out?
That's my tap out.
All right.
Jesus, I wish we had the sad music for that.
Go ahead.
No,
He
I
just
already
tapped out. Heel hooks are weird in the gi.
gi.
Well, you know what? I don't have anything against Jews, blacks, whites. I don't care. I mean, everybody's like, "Oh, you're an old white guy. You must be racist." I'm like, "Nope, I'm really not. I like good people, and I don't like bad people, and I pretty much don't care what color you are when it comes to that. And that's about as true as it gets.
Boom.
Okay, saved it.
So that's all I got.
Okay. All right.
That's good.
That's very good. We love you guys.
Till the next episode.
Sorry about all the video problems.
Yeah,
we'll have it fixed out.
we don't know what's
fixed. We're going to figure it out. Our audio will be good.
Yeah,
So
Spotify.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you can listen to the audio,
You'll
audio
actually
will be
catch
good.
some little gems if you just go to Spotify, because there's plenty of time that we thought we weren't on mic and we had. I'm just kidding.
No, I'm just kidding, Jeff.
I'm just kidding.
All right. We love you guys. We're out.